Hey guys, welcome back to episode 5 of the Hairdryer treatment with me, KC, Kishan, and Kumar. Once again, we have the incomparable Bharat in the studio. Welcome, Bharat.
Heidi.
Okay, so today is going to be a standard game week coverage from us again. We're going to cover the big game first, then we're going to go into the other games, and we're going to try to keep it a bit concise, keep the video a bit shorter so you guys can follow along. So I think let's kick things off with Spurs against what's that game again? It's a big game, right?
Yeah.
Spurs against Man City.
Oh wait, like, aren't we supposed to like bring in like a Spurs or City fan?
I guess there aren't any.
Oh shit!
Big surprise.
Anyway,
I think we'll just take like sides of like Mourinho and like Guardiola.
yeah. All jokes aside, okay, Spurs against City. Bara, what do you think? First thoughts.
Open game is always an open game between the two sides. I think we should see a lot of goals.
So
But
you think we'll see a lot
I
of
will
goals?
see a lot of goals.
Is
I
anyone
mean,
injured? Like,
injuries.
News-wise, I think they are pretty
I
unchanged.
think for Spurs only Matt Doherty
for
is not available.
City, Aguero, I think is still out.
Just give me a minute.
Nathan
Spurs.
Ake suffered an injury during midweek.
Who?
Nathan Ake.
But
Yeah,
he
he
wouldn't-
came off 5
Yeah.
minutes.
He wouldn't have played either way, I think.
That is
I think
true.
Ruben Diaz and
Laporte.
what's his face?
Spurs
Laporte
and City.
would have started. So so going back to what you said, but I think a lot of goals based on the COVID, what we've experienced in the COVID so far, and City's new defense.
New defense. I think Kane and Son will have fun
Oh, really?
taking them. Not to say have fun taking them, but it's a new partnership. There are going to be times where they do not know each other, and Kane and Son will definitely be able to take advantage, which is why I think Spurs will score.
That's a good point.
Yeah, but City will definitely score because Ferran Torres is on form. He scored a hat trick in midweek for Spain against
But do you
Germany.
think he'll start?
He might start. He started their last game, if I'm not wrong. Torres, Sterling, and
Jesus.
Jesus. Yes, so
That might be the thing.
yeah, and I mean your player comes off a hat trick against Germany. Why won't you start
Yeah,
him?
exactly.
Yeah,
He's
you know.
on
But
form.
it's
at
a
the
big
moment.
game. Like, do you?
It's a big game. I think Ferran Torres. I mean, what's bigger than Spain versus Germany? I mean, it's big enough.
As a United fan, right? Age is just a number.
Yeah,
we
you
should
know,
always
he's-
know that.
he's
He's
like,
flying. He's
like,
gonna and Spurs are not solid.
Remember that line? You'll never win anything with kids.
Oh.
Yeah, that's an
No, but
iconic
like,
line.
because based on what you said, like, would Guardiola feel like starting Bernardo Silva ahead of Ferran Torres?
You know what? I don't know. I think that there's been a falling out of sorts. Like
Silva.
Bernardo Silva
Yeah,
had
yeah.
used to start almost every other
He
game last
has
season.
come down the
He has come down the
favoritism
pecking
ladder.
order a
I will use the
lot.
word favoritism ladder because I know Bernardo Silva is one of Pep's favorite last season, especially.
Yeah.
And this season he has not been starting a lot of games.
And they signed Ferran Torres
Yeah,
in
they
a
signed-
similar
but-
position.
yeah.
But
so-
Ferran Torres is supposed to replace Leroy Sané.
Yeah, and technically
Sorts, right?
Bernardo Silva is the heir to David Silva's
David
throne.
Silva.
Yeah, so
But
maybe
I feel like Phil Foden is
I
not.
feel
Phil
Foden-
Foden is the heir to
he's
David
doing-
Silva's
yeah,
throne.
He's doing well. He's doing well. Taking his chances. Maybe that's why he's just rotating things around. They want to win the Champions League. He wants to win the Champions League. He signed a 2-year contract in the week,
Oh yeah,
which
yes,
means he
yes.
wants to win the bloody Champions League with
Because I
City.
have a feeling Project Messi is on its way.
Yeah, I mean that's what everyone
Project
says.
Messi.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
but he definitely wants to win the Champions League with City. If not, it doesn't look good on him. Like
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
say last week
Yeah.
or 2 weeks ago. He's a decent manager only because he cannot win the Champions League with any other team except Barca.
Correct.
So he needs to get it out of his hair, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kumar, what do you think about this game? Like, what are your thoughts? Spurs? Do you favor Spurs more or City more?
I think I favor City more.
You favor
I think,
City to win?
I think if they don't get a win in this game, then it's going to be a very big margin for them to catch up, and it will take months for them to actually.
Where are they in
make
the
up.
table?
think
Can,
Spurs are-
can someone pull
No,
it
not
up?
Spurs.
Ah,
I mean City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
City 10th.
10th win. What's their win, draw, loss?
3-3-1, 12 points.
3-1. Oh, a lot of draws.
Yeah, so-
Spurs second. Sorry, 5-1, 17.
No worries. Yeah, so that's why I think that Pep will definitely have to make a. I think the signing of his contract extension should actually the effect should rub on to their rest of the squad lah, because
Which
I think
mean-
now they will know lah that they have the manager is there to stay longer, so they don't have any uncertainties anymore. So probably they will want to put up a good performance, and I think Jesus probably is raring to start ahead of Aguero because he knows that now is his chance to shine.
Aguero's injured, right?
It's
So-
injured.
I think you probably make the bench lah, because I heard he was training already, like
Ah.
those light training and all.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Let me just check that for you.
open game. I mean, Jose is a winner also.
Oh, Jose versus Pep. I just realized.
Yeah, so that's why it's a very good game, and I think I see the
It's the second game, right? Today.
recent meeting. I think
It's 1:30.
Oh, third game.
Spurs won the
The late kickoff already.
last fixture. Also Spurs won against City. I think.
Oh, wow.
Aguero's in training. Guys.
And it was a draw in the other fixture as well that they had.
Yeah, correct.
If I'm not wrong, that was the
That was
second game of the season last year.
and that was Pochettino in
2-2,
charge.
right?
I think.
And it was a Edison mistake.
Yeah,
or something.
Pochettino was in charge.
Ah,
that game.
yeah, Pochettino was in charge.
Right, right. I think for me, I think tactically Spurs going to set up defensively. You know, Jose, he's going to set
Yeah,
up
yeah.
two backs or four.
Play on the counter,
Play on the counter. Use the Kane
And
Son
Son,
partnership.
and then he
to-
has Bale, so he got pace.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he has space up front already. So I think that's going to be his game plan. The only thing Spurs need to look out for is if their back line is capable of holding out the likes of Torres and Sterling and Jesus, because when you go into a low block against City will just pile the players on top of you, and all it takes is one lapse of concentration and they're in.
Yeah.
And then they'll just center the ball. Someone will be there to tap in. That's like the formula for City at the moment. So for me, I think that will be key. Defensively, Spurs cannot turn up for 90 minutes.
Mm.
Kishan, any last thoughts for this game? Actually, yeah, I want to get your. What do you think? Who do you think going to start as well
For Spurs and City.
for Spurs? Give me your start. Yeah, for Spurs and City actually.
Okay, so for City, as we all know, Edison should be in goal. Cancelo, the two new centre backs, Laporte and Ruben Diaz. I think at the moment Walker is doing well at right back. So then you should see Cancelo at left back.
Okay. Is Cancelo a natural left back or right back?
He's right.
He's a right. He's
So is he
a right
he
back.
was a right back.
He's a
at
right back,
Juventus,
yeah.
is it?
I think so.
He's a right back
he's a
at
right
Inter.
back.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
They don't have a Mendy. Mendy is not in form.
Mendy's
Mendy's
injured.
injured.
Oh, he's injured.
He's an injured case always.
What else?
So yeah, you were saying lineup.
Okay, so the back four of Cancelo, Walker, Ruben Diaz, and Laporte. Then who else do you have in the squad? Like for midfield,
Gundogan.
Gundogan, Rodri.
I feel Rodri will start. I don't think Gundogan will start. Maybe Phil Foden might start for the first.
Yes.
Yeah.
De Bruyne will play. I think his midfield now is De Bruyne, Rodri. These are the two mainstays, and then he flirts with the
Phil Foden.
Phil Foden and Bernardo Silva thingy.
I
Yeah.
think Phil Foden might start.
Yeah, he might
Foden's
start
got a
this
brace in during international break.
Yeah,
I think.
so
That might be the
last
reason
game.
why he start. Then Jesus, Sterling, and I'm feeling maybe Bernardo Silva because due to like experience in big games.
So Bernardo over.
Bernardo over
Ferran
Ferran
Torres.
Torres.
He might because he did play 90 minutes I think for Hairdryer.
Then
No.
yeah, Spurs. Are we like doing like a
No, like just like who do you think like in key areas of the
Yeah.
of the Spurs team? Okay, Kane and Son is obviously going to start. Who do you think is going to be the back line? That's the key for Spurs.
Who's the other one on the right?
It might be Bergwijn. Wait,
He's
Bergwijn?
Bergwijn?
he's back in training, but he's
Yeah,
doubtful.
I think it's too soon for him.
But he's in
Maybe it
contention.
might be Bale then.
Yeah, because Bill scored in the last game, right?
Yeah,
The winning goal, the header, 2-1, right?
Yes.
I know he
Yeah.
scored, but
I know
He
it's
scored.
It might not be the last game. Maybe second last game.
Maybe yeah, but I know he scored, so he's got his form. He's back in England,
Yeah.
and Pep will take note of that too. He will not let City go too far
But
because
that's when Spurs can bring on like Ndombele
Ndombele.
Because
yes.
Ndombele will start.
because he can make those runs.
Yeah, Ndombele might start. He's been performing quite well.
No, I
recently.
think Mourinho recognizes
Yeah, recognizes,
his first 11 already, more or less.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically Ndombele is supposed to be like the next Pogba. So.
supposedly like
Yeah,
they were
supposedly.
saying, and he started off like that also. He
Yeah.
scored on his debut and all that.
Hopefully nobody needs to unlock him.
Unlock and Ndombele season 2. Yeah. Okay. So should we keep predictions at the end of the game?
Oh, yeah,
End of the
yeah,
podcast.
end
End of the podcast.
Let's just move on and just go with the flow.
I think
Okay,
the next big entertaining game is
Liverpool Leicester.
Liverpool Leicester. So
At Anfield, is it?
Yes,
Okay, it's at
they
Anfield.
changed the bloody fucking game to 3:15 now.
Next tomorrow.
Sunday
Oh,
night.
Sunday night.
So it was supposed to be today. Now it's the last game on Sunday. It's after Arsenal.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
interesting.
I mean, okay, at least the action is spread out. So tomorrow we have something to look forward to as well.
Actually, we have
Today
games
got
all the
two
way.
bigs. Yeah, two big games.
Like United's playing at 4. Then tomorrow like 8 o'clock we have Fulham and Everton, and then it goes all the way.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
like-
That's the schedule now.
yeah,
They space out
they
everything.
space it everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
we
think
got
from now
entertaining games,
until March, there.
It's a
every week
game
there'll be a
literally
game.
every 2 hours.
Because no one's going to watch West Brom versus Fulham at 3 a.m. on a Monday.
Yeah.
No one's going to do
Yeah,
that.
nobody. Yeah.
So
That's-
I think, it's
Yeah,
a good
that's
way
what
of
they
laying
do.
out
Yeah,
games.
yeah. See, Sheffield plays West Ham first, and then Arsenal and Liverpool play later. Smart.
So yeah, back to the game. Liverpool versus Leicester. We got two seasoned Liverpool fans here. Kumar, I'll come to you with the first question. Liverpool's defense. What's happening?
I think they have been jinxed with some Bomo. I mean, if you all don't know what is Bomo, it's actually kind of like a black magic, but never mind. Yeah, so I'm not sure why they are dropping like flies at the moment, but
Who do you have? Who's left?
who's left? I'm not too sure. I need to consult Bara here.
Rhys Williams.
Yeah,
I thought he got injured as well.
No, he's back. I saw
back
his
in
tweet.
training. Yeah.
With the medicine ball, I'm like, yeah, that's my boy.
Okay, Rhys Williams is there, Ned Phillips,
Ned
Matip.
Phillips,
Just the
Matip.
These are the
Just the
only
thing on
guys.
the-
Robertson is back also, right?
And him lah.
Fabinho could come back.
make
Yeah.
Maybe
No,
you
I
guys
don't
can-
think.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
think for this game.
Yeah,
they-
SS,
assessment.
Thiago and
So
Fabinho.
it doesn't look that bad.
It doesn't look that bad because people are coming
sounds
back. As
bad, it
people
doesn't
are
look
going.
Yeah.
It sounded bad over the
sounded bad,
international
like
break.
The big losses will be, of course, Van Dijk
Van Dijk.
Salah.
And Van Dijk is doing
Salah
light.
with COVID now.
Van Dijk is doing light training, guys. So
Oh, he's back in training?
yeah,
When
light,
is-
light training.
When is Everton playing Liverpool again?
I don't know.
I think that's next year, I guess.
No, I don't think we'll see
We're
Van
gonna
Dijk for
get the
another.
fuckers this time.
I don't think we'll see Van Dijk for another 2 weeks, maybe.
No. I'm talking about 2 months. 2
months.
2 months. Like light
No, you
training
mean
means
he's back in gym?
like walking
okay,
and doing
okay.
stuff. Yeah. It will
Correct,
take. I think after the
It
new
was
year,
an ACL
it's like
injury, right?
it was an ACL injury. I think
It
maybe.
still take quite a while.
Quite a while to recover,
I,
yeah.
I think he's recovering faster than normal, but it will
Yeah.
still take a while.
How about Alexander Arnold?
Out.
He's out for
Arnold
at least another 2
and
weeks at least.
Hendo out.
From what I see, I think
Hendo as well.
Hendo is
Henderson is
out.
out.
Hendo is some tightness, not
Oh,
injury.
dude, there's a lot of key
Yeah.
players
We
injured
need
at the moment.
Fabinho and Thiago to come back so that the absences don't look so bad.
So who's going to play in midfield for you guys?
I
Who's coming in?
think maybe
Gini,
most
Milner.
likely. No, I think I'll midfield. Midfield.
Who
Most
do you
likely.
think is going to play, not who you want to play?
No, Wijnaldum surely has to start now.
I think it will be like Kumar and Bara,
I wish lah. I wish.
and then maybe like Ara will be number 10. There's nobody.
No, I think it's Wijnaldum, Keita, and Milner lah.
Wijnaldum, Keita, Milner.
Yeah, because we need, since our defense is like so open right now, so we need those like
Ball holders.
those guys will work on and off the ball kind of players on the midfield, so that because these guys run around, they just chase the ball down. So
Right.
and then up front we have like Jota, Firmino, and
Yeah, you got Jota
Mane
now.
probably starting.
Shaqiri as well, right?
Yes.
And I think Klopp has some like plans for Shaqiri lah. I'm not sure whether
played
it's
for
good or
Switzerland.
bad. Yeah, no. Maybe I think he's planning to convert him into like a centre mid role kind of thing. Like, I'm not too sure about that. But
Shaqiri as
I
a
actually think
Wait,
Yeah.
what about Minamino? Like,
Oh,
not-
yeah, Mina as well.
I'm not sure.
still finding his feet.
Yeah.
Not really. I think today Shaqiri might start
Got
behind Firmino, and then Jota could be on the right.
chance. Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
maybe
that
have a
will be the-
Milner and a Genie
Correct.
back. Behind the sitters, it should be fine.
Yeah. Then backline I think should be.
Leicester is up there in the table, right?
Is second or is third? Or is
Yeah,
it first?
okay, then the title is brilliant. I didn't even realize this. The title of this video is Battle of the Challenges.
Correct.
So it's like literally 2 big games, 2 big challenges for the title.
Yeah, first
So-
versus third. First versus third.
Yeah, so
1 point difference.
that's going to be, oh my god, Leicester's on the top of the table now.
And City need to win because Liverpool and Leicester are playing. There's a chance that someone is going to drop points,
Right.
Correct.
or
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
And if
So
they
these two games are
and
gonna be very
Spurs
key.
are second. So if they beat Spurs and Liverpool and Leicester play to a draw, or even if one of them wins, it's good for City.
oh, you're stopping 3 teams at the same time.
They can kill three stones, three birds with one stone. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, you're right.
They need the win, City. They need the win because the 10 doesn't look good for City.
But it's going to be a hard game lah, because I think like Vardy is really on form and he
Vardy's
will
on
definitely
fire.
prey on that
Yeah.
big backline and,
On the
Yeah.
inexperience of
Yeah.
Williams.
yeah. Actually, I
Oh,
would rather
Vardy
go
is
for
a captain choice because he's going to run down the flanks and pull people like Rhys Williams who don't know how to play in those, the corner flat
Yeah,
corners.
yeah.
honestly speaking. Actually, I would rather start Ned Phillips lah, just because he has slightly more experience than Rhys Williams and he may know how to deal with those kind of like Vardy runs and all. Matip is there, but better to have an experienced defense.
Matip is playing.
Matip is playing. He's still fit.
He's fit.
Yeah, Robertson,
He
then
is still fit.
right back. I'm not
That is
sure.
the
who-
word, the statement. He is still fit because who is not.
Right back, I'm not too sure who will start for Liverpool. Really, honestly speaking, I'm not too sure.
Okay, looking at things.
Fuck yeah.
Right back.
So Milner could go there.
Oh, right back, yeah.
So if Milner goes there, then there's a hole in the middle.
Minamino
Problems,
midfield, right?
But Milner is not a sitting.
He's not a
midfielder.
sitting
Yes, he
midfielder.
can play like the front of the tree, you know.
But you see,
But now
we have
Klopp is not
Shaqiri
playing that
and,
formation as well.
We have more number 10s than number 6 and number 8s.
But okay, in that sense, would you convert your formation to 4-2-3-1?
It should be a 4-2-3-1 because that is the more conservative one. And without Salah, playing 4-3-3 is a bit daring against Leicester. So I think
Right.
he should go for the 4-2-3-1, even though it's at Anfield. It doesn't make a difference now. But I think it should be a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they are first what? They are the leaders
Yeah.
for a reason. So you have to give them that amount of credit.
I think if you have like pacey wingers like Harvey Barnes.
Harvey Barnes.
Simmons
Tillemans is
and,
on form. He scored the other
Tillmans
day.
is doing well.
Leicester is going to probably play a back three.
A back three.
Okay, looking at things from a Leicester perspective.
Who's
Last
the
week,
manager? Brendan Rodgers.
Brendan Rodgers.
Fucker is going to come. Fucker.
Yeah, he's gonna come and haunt you.
So-
back.
I
it's-
think the Brendan Rodgers
Jersey as well.
God damn.
So, like I was saying, they're going to play a three at the back. Last game against Wolves, they played a three at the back system with Fofana, Evans, and Christian Fuchs.
But
Fuchs.
Castange is back.
Castagne is back.
So he-
No, but I think he,
Castagne could be a
he'll wing
wing
back.
back.
Wing back.
He's a wing
Oh,
back.
this
So
is
he didn't play,
Thomas.
but this Thomas played the last game.
Thomas is
So you're
not
going to see a
20 years,
Tillemans,
so-
Mendy. Like Mendy's going to be the holding.
Yeah.
Tillemans going to venture a bit forward.
Justin
Bryant
is
also
on
will
form.
drop into that midfield also,
Yeah.
even though he's he's playing in that forward position. So with
And there's
James
no Harvey
Madison,
Barnes here, you know?
yeah, there's no Harvey Barnes.
Yeah.
James Madison and Vardy is going to be a
Fuck,
big
I think we're
issue.
going to lose.
No. On paper, it looks bad for
Yeah.
Liverpool right now, but you all still got the likes of Mane and Firmino, the system.
And like I always say, we are champions for a reason.
We are champions. Liverpool always find a way to dig out those results.
Yeah.
I think
now,
at home you guys
some-
should like always find that way to
Yeah,
grind
yeah,
out
yeah.
results.
It's
Like-
going to be like predictions. I know come later. It's going to be a tight margin.
And Salah is not injured. So the moral of the squad is not that bad because we know Salah is going to come back next
in
game.
2 weeks.
Yeah, even 2 weeks, next game should be back, yeah.
Yeah. So, I think from a Leicester perspective, they should be confident. Brendan Rodgers, this is the best time for him to play Liverpool.
Definitely.
A lot of key players missing. So, this could be a very interesting tomorrow.
Not only that, you're halting like another like challenger for the title as well.
And we haven't even talked about the likes of, like Bara said, Harvey Barnes. He's on form. You got people like Jose Perez.
Oh, yeah.
He has the odd goal in him. Bryant is now playing in a more advanced position, looks a bit more confident. So Madison is back, Vardy is on fire. So this is very,
I think
very, very.
we have to
very-
mention about the new signing Sergis Under also. He's also
Cengiz Under
contributed.
is an option. I haven't seen him.
He contributed 2
much.
assists the last 2 games.
But he's
Yeah.
more of like a bench player.
He's
I
a
think.
he's a bench player at the moment. I actually rate Cengiz Under when he was at Roma. Whenever I play FIFA or like Football Manager even, I usually sign him. Like he's that good of a player, I feel.
Right.
But he needs to hit. He's hitting form now, so it's interesting to see if he'll play against Liverpool. What any last thoughts on this game? I know it's gonna be tough for Liverpool, but I think Liverpool still has enough quality.
I
to
think if we can keep
see the game through.
Vardy quiet the whole game, then Liverpool have a chance to win Leicester because we have a good record against them. Last few games, I think we have not lost to them. Only there's
I
been one
remember
draw.
that,
only.
that last minute penalty you guys got.
Correct lah. The
You
title
see,
winning
the thing
season
is,
lah.
if you play a 4-3-3 against Leicester, there will be space behind
Correct.
to exploit for Vardy,
Yeah.
especially
Okay,
when
this
Van
is-
Dijk plays highline.
this
So
is-
you play a 4-2-3-1. I won't say low block, but a solid formation in your half. Vardy won't have that space to
Yeah.
drag people out.
And
So
you have that one extra midfielder to like
to
follow him.
to follow him, and then you must watch Tillemans because that's where the service comes from. If the through balls are cut out or the long balls are cut out, Vardy will be very, very quiet, and that's Vardy. But the thing is, Vardy needs one chance. But you can keep Vardy quiet to a certain extent.
You can. It's definitely possible.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
This is a step for you guys, Liverpool fans, to ease your souls a bit. Liverpool are unbeaten in their last 9 home Premier League games against Leicester. Win 7, drawn 2. And Leicester have won just 2 of their last 16 Premier League meetings with Liverpool. So they've lost 11 games and drawn 3. Without a win in 6 against them since 2017, the 3-1 victory at King Power Stadium. So, and they still have that record unbeaten in the last 63 Premier League games. So that's something to, keep your hopes up to Liverpool fans all around the world.
Or it might come crashing down.
Or it might come crashing down. If you take a page out of Manchester United's book. Speaking of Manchester United, the next game, Manchester United versus West Bromwich Albion.
Yep.
Bara asked me a very interesting question when he came. Hey, Casey, Manchester United going to win West Brom, right? And my answer to that was, I don't know, man. That's the answer I think most Manchester United fans at
Life
the
of a
moment.
United fan.
Yeah, we just don't know which United is going to turn up. We got the news yesterday that Alex Telles, Marcus Rashford, and who's the other guy was fit? Lindelof was fit to play. But then I replied to that tweet. I said, so we're going to see Juan Mata, Daniel James, and Tuanzebe is welcome. I would welcome Tuanzebe to start. But the other two, Mata and James, to start over them with Brendan Williams at left back. So I'm not really sure which United team is going to turn up.
Today.
Kishan, what do you think? What do you think we're going to see?
Yeah, if you paid attention to our old our most recent video, I did say we end up as winners, right? I think we have to start winning the games from like today onwards.
It's Old Trafford as well, yeah.
It's Old Trafford, we have to change the luck there.
We haven't won there this season.
We haven't won there in quite a while actually.
Wait, y'all haven't win.
Haven't
Old
win at
Trafford
home.
yet.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
We haven't won at home yet.
Except for Champions
One
League.
draw.
Give me the bait, man.
Oh, we are not promoting anything right
Yeah, no promotions.
now. Anyway, going back.
No, I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking.
Moving quickly
Who the
past
party
this.
is okay.
So, okay, wait, yeah. I think you should start winning games from today onwards. Like, we have to make the climb up the table.
I mean, this opportunity is the best we're going to get. West Brom is one of the
Exactly.
worst teams in
The worst
Europe
perform-
at the moment.
But they won y'all the last time they played y'all, right?
No,
Yeah,
as in
one
right
year.
now,
Yeah,
there's a stat that recently came out. West Brom is the third lowest ranking team in Europe right now.
Oh my
based on
god, yeah,
performance.
United haven't won this season at home.
yeah, we have not.
Okay, but in your defense, you all played Arsenal, Chelsea, and Spurs. And won Palace, and Palace was the first game.
Yeah.
Lost that, then Spurs, Chelsea
That
draw.
was a shock, like
Yeah.
Palace.
We should be winning teams like Spurs and Arsenal anyway. But you know
Yeah.
what? I mean, that's a excuse
The but that's
if
the
you
thing,
want to
man.
use
Social
it.
is
but
always
yeah.
under pressure, you always perform.
Exactly.
We saw that against
The
Everton.
thing is, he's not under pressure today.
No, he might be. Because the next 6
Okay, he
games
is,
are
he
going
is,
to,
to be
like,
honest.
you know, determine his fate. Like,
The
Yeah,
United
true.
job is a pressure cooker all the time.
exactly.
Especially now.
He's playing, what? West Brom, Southampton, and West Ham. If that doesn't, like, you know, if you can't get 9 points out of that, I think the job's on the line for him.
Definitely. West Brom are out in terms of players. They have quite a few key players missing. Pereira is one of the biggest missers. He's their talisman. He's out.
Right.
Ivanovic is out as well. I think there's one more player that's out. I'm not really sure who, but I think it's a centre back. So for United, it's the best time to play and rack up the goal difference. If United turn up, Bruno Fernandes turns up, Rashford turns up.
Martial starting, right?
Martial or Cavani.
really?
Maybe Cavani might start. Who knows?
And he scored, so
Yeah. So if these players
You know who I'm
play
actually
to their
hoping to
potential,
see this, like, today?
Who?
But I know he's injured. I was actually expecting to see Jesse Lingard.
he's injured. Yeah. This is a Jesse Lingard's type of game.
type
right? You
of
can
game.
just-
Yeah, he gets a
you
goal, gets an assist.
Yeah.
Exactly.
God, seriously?
Yeah, no. As in,
These are the games that has kept him alive all these years.
Exactly.
Ah.
The Watford, the
Watford,
West Brom.
suddenly he will score one goal, 10 points, FPL kind of game.
Yeah.
Then
This
he
is
will
their
then he
game.
will die for the whole season.
Exactly.
But
This
that's
is their game. So he's
No,
out for this
he-
game.
He always wake up when it's time to play Arsenal.
yeah, Arsenal, that kind.
So West Brom
What's the starting 11? What do you
for
think,
United?
Yeah, for United.
What do I think the starting lineup is going to be, or what do I want the starting lineup to be?
Okay, based on like the squad news we got yesterday, like what do you think in one?
What do I think is it? Okay, what do I think about the United starting lineup? I feel like honestly, like going with my brain and thinking like who's only gonna really start. I don't see a reason why Alex Telles shouldn't start.
Right.
Okay, he played in international break. He's match fit. He doesn't have COVID. Our Luke Shaw is injured. So as much as I say, okay, I'll say Telles is going to start with Maguire and I believe Lindelof will play. I won't be surprised if Tuanzebe plays as well, and I actually welcome that change. I would rather have Tuanzebe play on right back. Aaron Wan-Bissaka 100%. The midfield is where it gets interesting. I think it's going to be McTominay and Fred again, because that's the formula that he's going with all the time now.
Fred is playing well, huh?
Fred is playing well, yes.
And
But
that's
the
like,
thing
who's
is,
the guy that I'm like, oh, Fred.
but the thing is, against a Premier League team,
He cannot perform.
he's a bit against Everton. He was decent.
Okay.
He was decent against Everton. He has select games against Premier League
Select
teams,
games, yeah.
but in Europe he really excels.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
cup games he really excels.
Yeah,
Premier League is a bit of a.
When it comes to the physical aspect of the game, he's
Yeah,
always second best.
second best, yeah.
So-
but he's got brains, got technique.
Yeah, he has a bite like he like.
Yeah,
The problem with Fred, right? He has the mind for it, but he doesn't have the body for it.
Tenacious
very-
midfielder.
Tenacious,
He
yeah,
just
definitely.
needs to. I don't know. He can't like it's his body lah, but. I mean, yeah. So going back to it, Fred, McTominay, Bruno Fernandes in front of them. On the left hand side, I think Rashford will play. We're going Martial up front, and on the right hand side, I feel like we'll have a Mata. I think that's what it's going to be. That's not what I want the lineup to be. Obviously, instead of Mata on the right, I would have Van de Beek on the right. But I know it's not. You're not playing a winger formation. We're playing a wide midfielder. So Van de
like
Beek is
a-
going to
like a
come
diamond.
infield,
Yeah.
and then Wan-Bissaka is going to push up. So attacking that wing is covered, and then same on the left.
You
Alex
break the
Telles
West
and
Brom
Rashford.
formation like that. Yeah.
Correct. So that would be my predicted lineup
Right.
for United. What did okay coming to a more of a not neutral fan, but from you guys' perspective, Liverpool fans. What do you think about this game? Like, can United really do something here, or do you think like old problems are gonna rear their head again? Like that low block, like that park the bus is gonna cause us problems again.
Yeah, I mean, definitely Slaven Bilic will set up a team to defend deep and try to go on a counter attack.
I mean, that's what he did against Spurs, right?
Yeah, so like that players like Diangana, the Carlton Grant, all these guys are like those pacey wingers and forwards. So they will just try to get them on the counter. But I think United should have enough with them to actually get the win lah. I think lineup wise, right, instead of going with wingers, you all should just go with a diamond. Actually,
Yeah.
I think right like
The diamond failed though.
no, but
Badly
against
against
West
Arsenal.
Brom, I think it will work because they play quite like a very narrow kind of like system. So the fullbacks actually can push up.
True.
They will have the space like Wan-Bissaka and if Telles starts, and then just get two forwards in front like Martial, Rashford, or Cavani and Rashford. Surely, I'm pretty sure they'll get the end of something. And if you actually, this is the best game for Van der Beek to start actually, in my opinion. So you all can get like a Fernandes, Pogba, Van der Beek. I'm pretty sure that these three quality players have enough in them to find a pass towards Rashford or whoever's playing.
But do we leave ourselves open at the back?
Back line definitely have to be focused lah. I mean, isn't that's the problem? I mean, Ole sets up the team, but it's up to the players to actually deliver all these like.
Do you
he
think
can-
Ole is under pressure to set up a team with a bit more defensive balance in the midfield because of his centre backs? He doesn't trust his centre back, so he has to
Yeah,
play someone.
I
in
mean,
the midfield.
you guys bought
that-
Maguire for
That's
that
why
amount of
that's why a
price.
very
So
good feeling we might actually start with the back five instead.
possible.
Possible,
So, yeah. I mean, we
Because we want
can't.
to keep it disciplined at the back.
West Brom plays a back five.
It's
Yeah.
what we as a United fans is what you guys want, but it's what Ole is going to put out there lah. At the end of the day, I think because of Maguire's price tag, I think the favoritism is just there to
But
start
he's
him
the
lah.
club captain, he has to start.
I don't see him as a captain, as a rival.
He's
I don't
not.
see him as a captain.
He's
It's not
But
captain.
you know who's the captain? Bruno
Fernandes.
Fernandes.
Yeah.
He's the
I
captain.
don't even need to
Fucking
say
amazing
that. I
player.
can
No,
see
but
that.
the thing is like because I feel like the captain choice was made too early in the season.
Yeah.
It was rushed, which is why I come back to the point, which is why I'm saying Ole in the long run is not the man for United.
No, but the
Because-
thing was he had to choose a captain because that's when Ashley Young left. Because Young was the
Correct.
captain like for last season.
You
He
could have
took it
always
off
passed it to
Didier.
Rashford actually. Why not? A young, he's young, but he has
He's
the
United
qualities.
born.
Yeah.
No, but the thing
He
is
has
You
the
see,
qualities.
Maguire, Leicester captain, coming in, big man,
Yeah,
centre
but-
back. You know,
Yeah.
Looks like
That was
a
the-
more
that was-
ob-
that
looks
was
like
the
a
look.
obvious
I
choice.
wouldn't give the captain to Rashford just yet because as a young lad, I think he still has too much pressure on him.
but he will be.
He will be a
Rashford
captain.
will be the captain
A
at one
future
point.
United
Fucked it up
captain.
when he took it off De Gea.
I don't think De Gea is a captain either.
The head of the
No,
yeah.
he's not a captain material, but he's a keeper.
No, I'm
Keeper.
telling you because when Steven Gerrard, I'm sorry, just quoting,
No, I know which
So
one
when
you're
he
talking
actually
about,
broke through his youth when he from
Yeah.
his youth to the first team, and then like when the captaincy was passed to him when he was at the age of 22, so it's somewhere where Rashford is. If you pass him the captaincy, right, he will always. I mean, you will never know. He might just feel that because he's
No, but the,
born and bred at the club.
the thing is,
he might just
if
pull
you,
them out
if you
of.
perform on a consistent basis, then yeah, you can get a captaincy. But I know Rashford is a bit on and off.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that at that point lah. Instead of Maguire could have given it to him, and then Ole could have once Bruno came in and then he could have reassess everything and see what is the likely person to pass the captaincy on from here on. But that's a
The
long
problem
shot lah,
with United, the captaincy has been an issue for the past couple
Yeah,
of years.
I
No
guess-
one has been a real captain. Jose came in and he was like, "Oh, you can have the captaincy. You can have the captaincy."
There's no problem.
There's no importance to the captaincy.
Ever
at
since
United anymore.
after Cooney left, yeah, it's been a joke.
Okay, guys, let's come back to the game.
Yeah.
We still
So
have Chelsea, we still have Arsenal.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, no, that's a perfect way to end it off. I think for me, the sentiment is United have the players to win this. It's whether they go out and
It's
win.
very simple. If United bring their game, they will
They
win.
will
it.
walk
It's a
over
3-4-0 game, yes. you know.
It's a big scoreline game.
Yeah,
for
big
them,
scoring game. You should get it. When the comes off, 70 minutes, comes in, gets a goal,
Yeah,
Everyone's
like
happy.
West Brom should be also, like play with the at the back of the mind. Yeah, that United have not won at home this
Yeah.
season.
They will
They
come
will
at
have that.
United.
They will have that mindset.
Yeah.
Confirm. Guaranteed. They will come here looking for something. They will go for the draw also. So you know what? Yeah, let's draw the line on that game. I feel like we've got our sentiments across for that. Let's quickly go on to the next couple of games. These are the more average games that are coming up. We got Arsenal. We got Leeds at home against Arsenal.
Very good
Average,
game.
yeah,
I wish
but
the fans
it's a
was at Ellen Road.
Good
actually for
choice
that
of
game.
words.
No, okay, I did not. I wasn't bantering when I said that. Like I was just saying that because it came from the tip of my tongue. Anyway, so Leeds, Arsenal. Let's just quickly go through these games now.
In
what do
better
you-
words, is the not top games of
not
the
top
week.
games of the week. I never approached that type of the videos, no? So that part of the video. So Leeds, extremely on form at the moment. Let's see some of the. Okay, so Leeds. There's some insights into the game. Leeds are winless in their last 7 meetings with Arsenal, but I don't know when the last time when there was 2003.
16 years ago.
Okay, so that stat is practically useless.
Yeah.
It's a new Leeds team. Bielsa is at the head of it. No, they have very hot and cold performances. Same with Arsenal though. Arsenal are very hot and cold as well. I mean, they have been for the last 10 years or more. So we don't know which Arsenal is going to turn up, but this Arsenal is a bit more defensive minded
Definitely,
in
yeah.
my head, and I feel like they can counterbalance what Leeds is. Leeds is a very all-out, dynamic, attacking team. You know, they're going to go at your throat. So you know, Arsenal might have the right personnel to hold that, but they do have people missing. I think Elneny has COVID as well, if I'm not wrong.
Was he at a wedding?
Wedding.
Was he at Salah's wedding or something?
No. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I think he has COVID as well. So he's out, but they do have Thomas Partey, they have Chaka, so they have capable replacements in that sense. For me, I think it's going to be a very interesting game. Tactically, it's like it's that phrase. What's that phrase? The immovable object against the unstoppable force. I mean, Leeds is stoppable,
Yeah.
but in terms of it's an attack versus defense kind of game. So yeah. What do you think, Bala? Like any quick thoughts? Okay, I'm gonna just come to you three with just give me your quick thoughts about the game. Then we'll move
Arsenal
on.
Leeds should see goals. Both teams like to play. I mean, Arteta as much as defensive and all. Arsenal are free-flowing football club. I think Leeds can nick it. They should because they don't look very good. They 15, I think 3 wins out of 8 games. They need to start getting some points. If not, the whole Marco Bilsa thing is
Gonna come crashing out.
got to come crashing out. No, it doesn't look very good. So yeah, goals. I think draw. 2-1 game
Okay.
possible.
Okay, we'll come back to predictions later. Kumar, any quick thoughts about this game before we move on?
It's going to be a very tight game actually. Both tactically very good managers, so it just comes down to who's going to concede first, and then the game will just open up from there.
Interesting. For me, I feel that I think Leeds will go all out for this game, like how they did against Liverpool and City. I think against the bigger team, they'll just go all out, see how it plays out. It's a small team where they actually sit back, they play slowly. So against Arsenal, we might see that, and for Arsenal to counter the game, they have to play on the counter attack.
Okay. Interesting insights.
Arsenal have won 4 and lost 4.
This season, is it?
Yeah,
they
like
finished
they had no
eighth this
draws.
season.
Yeah, they just been good or they've been bad.
Story of Arsenal, to be honest, last 10 years. Anyway, next game, Newcastle versus Chelsea. That's the first game today at 8:30 p.m. I think the lineup's going to be out now.
Fireworks
so,
game.
If you're still watching at this point, do remember that we have a Twitter account. We do live tweeting to a certain extent during the games. So follow us there, subscribe to us. It's free of charge. It doesn't cost you much. It just costs you a click of the finger.
And
Help us out.
And we don't do flits.
we don't do fleets yet. I was actually considering, but okay. Anyway, yeah, Newcastle versus Chelsea. Newcastle at home. Chelsea, I think, are finding their feet in the last couple of games. But interesting stat: Newcastle have lost just one of their last 7 Premier League home games against Chelsea. They've won 5 and drawn 1.
I think, if I'm not wrong, Steve Bruce managed to win last season as well.
Yeah,
So
so
1-0
1-0,
victory,
yeah.
right?
So Newcastle actually seem to be like the
boogie team for Chelsea.
boogie team for Chelsea at the moment. Chelsea though have won their last 5 games out of the 7 against Newcastle, lost 2, but they've only managed to keep 1 clean sheet in these games at Stamford Bridge, the 1-0 win last season. So my thoughts quickly on this game. I think Ziyech is on fire. Werner has found his feet. Pulisic is injured, I believe. Pulisic, Mount will start. They have a bit of a top-heavy team, but they're making it work somehow. Chelsea.
Silva is injured.
Still, the big problem for their backline though is Silva is injured, so Christensen have to come away. Christensen I don't really rate.
So maybe you might see them leaking goals today.
We might, but
Because there's no one to maroon that back line.
it's a thing though. If Newcastle's Wilson is not fit, then they will have problems because I don't rate Wellington for Newcastle.
Don't you have anyone else? Andy Carroll.
I think I'll stop it there. Stop it right there.
I mean, if honestly, like you are like a third choice striker, second choice striker, like the games you want to make an impact.
These games.
It's this kind of games, yeah.
So yeah, I think standard game Chelsea versus Newcastle. Newcastle. The interesting fact that I just told you guys is that they are the boogie team for Chelsea. So hopefully we see an interesting game in about 2 hours. Bar, any thoughts on this game?
Oh, I captain GH, so I'm hoping for like a nice 4-0 like Sheffield game again.
Okay.
I think Chelsea should walk over Newcastle. They don't look very good, Newcastle. Very flimsy. It's only Callum Wilson that's making headlines.
Oh, okay. To add on to that, I think Chilwell got injured during midweek as well.
No, but he's back.
He's
Oh,
back.
he's
He's
back.
back.
Okay.
There's nothing on his.
Yeah, that's how we know whether players injured. Look for the exclamation mark on FPL.
So yeah, should be they should beat Newcastle. Ryan Fraser is out.
So there are a couple of key players out.
Yeah, and,
so Newcastle's not.
Without
full strength.
Pulisic, Chelsea still have enough firepower. There's Tammy
Definitely.
Abraham.
Yeah.
There's who else is
There's
there?
Giroud.
Yes,
Giroud performed well
Giroud
for
scored.
France.
Scored, yeah. So this is the kind of game Giroud can come in, score 1 goal at the
Definitely.
end, wrap it up. Yeah.
Game-winning goal. and
Yeah,
stuff
no,
like
wrap it up. Then they just enjoy their weekend. So Chelsea for the win.
Clean sheet for Chelsea.
That's a bit hard because no Thiago Silva, but I think should be able because without Fraser, Wilson will be a bit more isolated. Newcastle don't really have creators.
Yeah.
Shelby is hot and cold.
There's Almiron.
The max they're
Saint-Maximin,
getting is
yeah.
a goal, but I don't. If Chelsea play well, Newcastle shouldn't be able to break their door.
Okay.
Mendy's on a clean sheet run or something until.
I don't know.
No, it's over. They
It's
broke
over.
it. Sheffield.
Sheffield will go back 1 goal, right? Yeah. And then they went on to whack them 4-1. So.
Yeah. So I think we'll just go on to the
Yeah.
next game. I'll get your 2 points on the next game. Let's take a look at the fixture list. I'm trying to go according to match importance here. So I guess Aston Villa versus Brighton. Aston Villa are on fire right now.
Yeah.
So just give me your quick thoughts about this, Kumar and Kishan.
I
Going
mean,
more to the
they
next
were.
game.
I mean, like I say, they might want to keep pushing for a European spot. So these are kind of games you have to get points off, not like Arsenal or Liverpool.
That's a bonus.
Those are bonus points.
Hmm.
So if you're quite serious about your
Oh,
challenges this season, these are games. Brighton's they're doing well, but they're not getting those points.
They're not getting. They're
Yeah.
playing well. They're not getting 1 win
Just
in 8 games.
the finishing touch, which they're still not getting.
Final
So-
third football.
This is the kind of game actually is a winnable game for Brighton also actually. For all the style of football they are playing,
on
right?
fire. Look at Jack Grealish.
Yeah, he's like the main man down there. I mean, it's
Ross Barkley as well. I mean,
Ross
like,
Barkley,
But even I'd say in this way.
McGinn.
John McGinn is doing well. Tyrone Mings is he marooned the backline really well.
He seems to have found his perfect partner in Konsa.
yeah. It won't be easy for Brighton to.
They are
win,
having a
but
purple patch Villa and they are using it well.
Yeah.
I mean, like they're right back from Medicash.
Do you guys actually watch the game against Arsenal? It was some
Oh.
beautiful.
I did.
football
They
by
were
Aston
they were
Villa.
toying with Arsenal.
They were. Yeah, it's like lion playing with food. No?
Yeah, that's
Right.
what they did to Liverpool also actually.
Hey, their mascot is lion. Hey,
Who's
Aston Villa is a lion.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, lion playing with food. Dunce, you know.
I mean, we did say Villa will get a result against Arsenal. If I
Yeah, we did
remember
say.
correctly.
Yeah, we did say actually.
Yeah.
I woke up and I was like stunned. I saw my notification, Jack Grealish voted king of the match. Then I'm like, okay. Then I see 3-0. I'm like, what?
You know they should have gotten more goals in the
Yeah,
game.
should
no,
have been
I
4-5.
watched like the full extended highlights. Arsenal were crap that day.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, if I had to pick a team, I'll be backing Aston Villa right now.
Yeah, for sure.
So, okay, we'll go straight to Kumar for your opinion on the next game. Let's talk a bit about Everton and Fulham. I think there's not really much to talk about. Fulham, a team in the craps.
Yep.
Everton, hot
You
and
can
cold
see
team
how
as
the
well.
crappy Lukman took his penalty.
Hey,
so
he's
you know
back
how
to
crap-
play against his former club.
Lukman, yeah.
Yeah, Lukman.
Romantic
most,
story.
Most likely I can give him that one odd goal there in the game, but I think Everton will run over them Everton will
Fulham,
definitely run because Richarlison is back, so they are more or less they are almost their
Full squad.
actually
James
their full squad is back.
James
actually.
is back.
So I think Everton might go on a winning run again from
Yeah.
now on.
I think they will get their
They
motor
lost
back.
their last 2 games.
Last three.
Last
last three
games.
games.
They lost. So
They
I
should.
think this is a
a game that
good
they'll
game
bounce
for them
back,
to
yeah.
bounce back.
He needs to steady his shit.
Sheffield United, West Ham. What do you guys think? I'm going to just come out and say Sheffield to shock West Ham. This game. Won't be a clean sheet for either side, But I don't know why. I just think this will be the shock of the week. Everyone's going to expect West Ham to do something. Sheffield's going to get a result.
Sheffield haven't
Finally,
won. Yeah, Sheffield
finally,
haven't
I
won.
think this is the game week. Sheffield get the result.
The win, is it?
Yeah, I believe
We
so.
might see that.
Possible.
So I think in that case, do you want to straight go to predictions or?
Yeah.
We could, yeah. I mean, you know
Yeah,
what? Let's kick things off with predictions for this match first, and then we'll go back
Yeah,
around
correct.
to visit the
Yeah,
other
so
games
you
again. So
saw
Sheffield
it-
United, West Ham. I'm going for 1-0.
To Sheffield, right?
1-0 to Sheffield. Oh, actually no. I said no clean sheet. Sorry, 2-1 to Sheffield. For now, with a goal for West Ham.
I think that might be the case as well.
You're going for
2-1
Sheffield.
to Sheffield because I think it's. I mean, we have seen the past games they were like finding their feet. This is like final touch is not there yet. I think from now on they have to get a bit serious because it's like the heavy this is the heavy part. This is where the
Heavy
season
part
is
is
I
starting.
mean,
all
the,
the
the, the,
fixtures.
the start of the season is over.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's
We
over.
are diving in
Time to
already.
wake up,
Time
yeah.
to wake up already.
So yeah, you're going
So
for
2-1
Sheffield.
Sheffield as well. Yeah.
Kuma, predictions?
I think most likely to draw this game. I see like a 2-2 draw.
2-1.
Yeah, because I mean maybe Sheffield might come close to a win, but I just see them West Ham have too much quality
Falling
to
short
like just draw the game and all.
Barak?
I think West Ham 2-0.
West Ham 2-0. Standard.
Standard.
Okay.
I don't see West Ham dropping points here.
Okay. Next game, Burnley versus Crystal Palace. Few words quickly about Burnley. This is that game of the week, lah. That game that no one really is
no
gonna
one
watch.
cares.
Actually, any game that Burnley plays, to be honest, is a bit eh. But sorry Burnley fans, but if there are any Burnley fans in Singapore, but I think Burnley haven't won as well, if I'm not wrong.
They have not. Yeah.
They have not won as well. It's another one of
I
those teams.
think if I'm not wrong, the record is like 2 draws and 5 losses.
Yeah. So I think Crystal Palace is gonna walk over this 3-0. Crystal Palace win. Zaha with a brace, perhaps.
No, I think I'm gonna go a bit more
Shocking.
generous. I'll say 4-0.
4-0. Crystal Palace?
Palace, yeah.
Okay. How about you, Kumar?
I think I have a gut feeling that Burnley might actually win this game because somehow I just have this gut feeling that this is the
Basically,
game.
my gut feeling for Sheffield, you got for Burnley.
Yeah, so I see like a 2-1 Burnley win in this game.
I think Burnley is done for this season.
Yeah, but I just feel that this might be that one odd game that they might just win.
Barak?
2-0 Palace.
2-0 Palace.
Yeah, 2-0
2-0 Palace.
Palace. Palace are finding their feet a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Zaha is finding his form. They
Yeah,
should
one of
play.
the surprise packages of this season.
Zaha.
Palace, yeah.
Palace.
Palace,
Palace,
yeah. They
yeah.
started a bit poorly, but now they're
They
doing.
started with a bang.
I mean,
3-1
they,
against United, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
No,
like
no,
they beat
they
United.
started-
Okay, they
No,
got
but
whacked.
after that, they went down.
Yeah, they went down. They got whacked by Chelsea. But actually, other than the Chelsea game,
Yeah,
They've
they're
been
quite
quite fine,
decent.
yeah.
They're quite decent.
they drew with Brighton. Lah.
Wolves against Southampton.
Oh, big
That's
game.
a very nice
Big
game.
game,
to
big
watch.
game. Yeah,
Actually,
nice game.
Two teams that play.
but very
Exciting football.
These
decent
are very
football, yeah.
defensive.
This season, especially after losing Jota, a bit defensive. I think draw game. Goals 1-1, 2-2.
Yeah, I think not a very high scoring
Not very,
formation.
I think it'll be a draw. 1-1
Draw 1-1.
I'm going with a 1-1 also. Kumar?
2-1 to Wolves. Actually.
Wolves win.
Yeah.
Could happen. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, the Saints on a roll, so
Did we make a prediction for Fulham Everton? No, right?
Not yet.
Okay,
Not
Fulham Everton. I'm going to come to predictions for the rest of the games now.
Everton to win 4-1.
Everton to win 4-1.
3-1.
Bara?
3-1 Everton.
3-1 Everton. I'm going with a 2-0 Everton.
4-0 Everton.
4-0. So
Yeah.
all of you going for 3 or more.
I think it'll be a big scoring game for this.
And like what you said, Everton
Everton,
lost 3 games, so they need to bounce back. Fulham, nice little stick, cut it open.
Yeah. Nice little
I
stick.
mean, like Mitrovic is doing nothing right now.
That's
Yeah,
good. That's a good. I think they need to go for a striker, but that's a new striker in the January.
The only reason I say 3-1 is because I expect Pickford to do something stupid.
Oh yeah.
One
Yeah,
goal.
one goal at one
Now
goal.
someone to like just
You know, when the game is nearly done.
Anyway, okay. Next game. Aston Villa Brighton.
Aston Villa Brighton.
Easy,
Saints.
easy.
Villa. It's a Villa victory, but it might be a 1-0 victory.
I'm going for 2-1 Aston Villa.
Yeah, same.
Jack
2-1.
Grealish.
2-1
an
Aston
assist
Villa.
and a goal.
2-0 Leicester.
2-0 Aston Villa. Brighton not to score.
Unless
I feel
Trossard
like
is
Neil
fit.
Maupay in FPL as well. If I'm not wrong.
Not.
So what do you say? Sorry.
I say unless Trossard plays, then they might have a chance. Because he's the only creative spark they have.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay, fair enough. Let's quickly go through the other predictions. Newcastle versus Chelsea. I'm waiting for a Chelsea 4-0.
Wow. Ishan?
Newcastle 1-0.
That's that odd prediction right there.
3-1 Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Yeah, I think 3-0 Chelsea.
I think Newcastle will still continue being the bogey team for them.
It might happen.
Might happen.
But it's a very new look Chelsea team compared to last season. Last season.
True.
So it may change. Who knows? Anyway, next lineup. Next prediction: Leeds versus Arsenal. I'm going for Leeds 2-0.
I mean, no surprises there. I was going, for
surprises
Leeds
there.
3-0
Wow.
win.
The ASOS Pulis.
Yeah. I mean, if Villa can do it against Arsenal, so
I think
can
Leeds can.
Leeds
Leeds
can.
beat Aston Villa.
No,
Exactly.
I think Leeds 3-1 because I think they're going to really run the hell out right against Arsenal.
Arteta out.
So wait, Arsenal is going to score against Leeds.
One because their defense
They
also
could.
they concede a
Aubameyang
lot
with
of
the
goals
goal,
also.
you know,
Yeah.
they could,
Leeds
they
like to
could.
concede goals also.
1-1.
1-1 draw.
Yeah, possible.
Possible also, yeah. So to United and West Brom. I'll start with Bara. United versus West Brom. Let's go.
Let's from 1-0 lah.
3-0 United. I would like to say 4, but I think it's 3.
3-1 United.
I'm going with 3-1 United as well.
I'm going with 3-0 United. I think once we hit 3, so shut up shop because we're playing Istanbul soon.
Istanbul. The one we lost. The stupid Dembaba goal.
Basak shit.
And they need the win, so he
They
will
really
be
need to win.
focused
So I
there.
think after 3
Because the
goals,
league is
Need
fucked.
the home win.
Yeah,
You
the
need
league
to
is
get the
fucked,
home
so
win.
at least he will try and stay in Europe as long as possible.
So
The left
everyone get the
Spurs-
predictions, right?
Spurs
Yeah,
City,
3-1,
Spurs City.
3-1, 3-0, 3-0.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Second last game, Tottenham versus Manchester. Wait, sorry. Leicester versus Liverpool. Liverpool versus Leicester. I'll go with the Leicester win Leicester draw 1-1.
Like I'm in Singapore pools.
why?
Like, I don't like to bet on Liverpool.
Care to explain?
I don't like to bet on Liverpool.
No, you know what? I'm sorry. Let me change my prediction. 2-2. Liverpool with the last minute equalizer.
Ooh, so you said we'll be at the back.
You'll be 2-1. You'll be the back foot 2-1. I got a feeling, yeah. 2-2.
2-1 Liverpool.
2-1 Liverpool. Also to happen, yeah.
Yeah, 2-1 Liverpool.
I'll say 2-0 Leicester.
2-0 Leicester.
2-0 Leicester.
At Anfield.
I think Leicester will dominate. Vardy will get both goals.
I mean,
I swear, people when they listen to our podcast must always think, what is Kishan smoking?
This is the guy who said Liverpool's going to finish 5th. With United
Yes.
finishing top of the table.
I did say Arsenal's going to finish 8th. I gave wonderful predictions over the course of this season.
Check out the predictions video, it's insane.
I bet
Kumar also made a very interesting bet in that video, so go check it out.
My hair is on the line.
Let's just say, yeah, he says
The hair dryer treatment.
What an apt name. Anyway, last game predictions. Newcastle was actually not good.
Spurs against
against
Big
City.
game lah.
Come on, you want to kick us off? You have predictions? Okay, before that, I'll just say because the video is running a bit long, we're gonna keep our FPL to our Twitter, our FPL tips and whatever we want to talk about FPL is going to be on Twitter. We're not gonna include it in this video. So this will be the last prediction of the game. Kumar, Spurs against Manchester City at Spurs Stadium.
It's going to be a tight game, but I think City will win it 2-1.
City to win it 2-1. Bara,
I think it's like 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, I think 2-2.
Kishan,
I was thinking to do draw as well.
Spurs to win 2-1.
Okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
you can
So
go
if
either way
City
lah.
I
win
was
or
thinking
win-
Spurs to win 2-1, but then City are not that bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they won't lose.
I think it'll be heavy draw.
Yeah, heavy draw.
2-2.
Both teams are too good to not lose.
They both want to go for the
They
win.
will
as
just
well.
Probably cancel out
cancel out
each
each other, correct.
They might, yeah, very possible.
And in their games usually happen like that. Very back and forth.
It's either one of them dominate or
Or it's back and forth,
Back and
1-1, 1-0, 2-1, 2-2, like that.
So yeah, I mean those are our predictions. You know, let us know if you guys actually going to take any bets or it's gonna.
ஒரு 5% commission.
if they do, let us know. You know, we're happy to give you more tips.
Exactly.
About our predictions.
My services are free of charge actually.
So yeah, I mean that's our game week 9 preview. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's ran a bit long, you know, but we didn't want to split the videos up again. For a couple of reasons. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. You know, I'll include the timestamps for the games if possible, so you guys can skip along to whichever match you want to actually listen to or the predictions or whatnot. So yeah, I mean, any last words for you guys?
I'm just looking forward to the Premier League, man.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I was going to say. I'm just glad it's back today, you know.
I think speaking of international break, I think we have a separate episode for that.
Fuck
time.
the international break.
Yeah, we have a video with the international breaks and all that, but that'll come like a solo episode midweek sometime, maybe in 2 weeks, 2 or 3, couple of weeks. But yeah, do look out for that. As always, thank you for the support. Thank you for listening and coming down to watch our podcast. Yeah, we'll see you again soon. Next week we probably have a midweek fixture again. Midweek video again. We're looking at a few different topics. So we've already recorded a couple, and you might get to see it in the next couple of days. So stay tuned. Follow us on Twitter. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Give us a like. Give us a share, especially. Get it out to your Singaporean Premier League lover friends. You know, we're happy to have more and more viewers of the podcast. So
And try to interact with our account, you know, like we talk back. We like the friendly banter as well.
yeah. So yeah, that's all we have to say. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again next week. Peace.
Bye.